Hey folks, MACT here, MACT Garage, and I thought maybe I needed to cover a few things on, EVs and ICE vehicles. I don't know if you guys know what that means or have any clue what's going on with it. I've went on YouTube and I've listened to some of the folks talking about it, and they're all pro EV, of course, electric vehicles. And ICE stands for internal combustion engine. Now, it's really amazing in the fact that, they weigh all the electric vehicle is the pro of everything, and there's nothing wrong with an electric vehicle. In a lot of cases, I've thought about an electric vehicle would be perfect for my family, but the problem is that a Model 3 or any of these other things would not suffice for my transportation needs. I need an SUV type or CUV or something of that nature to haul all of my family and everybody around on a daily basis. So a car just ain't going to do it. On top of that, I have other issues that I need to take care of, such as maybe a little towing. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. We got some other issues here. So I'm saying if you're a commuter, one or two people, small family, maybe you get a car, you don't make short drives, that's fine. But my family's a little more mobile than that. We may drive 100 miles to our campsite. Do I take that? My campsite has no electricity. Yeah, okay, big foorah there. What am I going to do? And I just want to say that's the cons. The pros are on a daily drive, on the average, may have 5 people in one vehicle. And I guess an EV would accomplish that. And they probably don't drive more than 10 miles. So on a daily issue, for the most part, an EV would probably do the job. I mean, I'd have to route power to my garage and run a power cord out to charge it up. And the EV wouldn't necessarily be in the garage. It would have to be outside. Okay? Sometimes it has to be across the street. So now I have to change my lifestyle of where I park vehicles so that the EV is always near the garage or in the garage so it can charge. Can't just toss it out in the street anymore because there's no power out there. So, if you have a garage and you have the money and you don't drive anywhere for long distances, it probably works until they get the infrastructure set up. Okay? Now, others were saying all along, well, EVs are the future. They may be the future, and people are pushing them that way. But keep in mind, when the first vehicles ever made were electric. Where'd that get them? Yeah. If you didn't look it up in history, folks, the first vehicles ever made were electrically powered. They weren't gas powered. Gasoline came after the electric failed because of the battery issue and you had to charge it. It took a long time. Same issue we're getting, but in more of an exacerbated situation where now we want to go further. And right now the power sources and the recharge times are not necessarily keeping up with the demand. So we're still having problems. Now, we all know about it, internal combustion engines. We stop at the gas station, charge up, and then you get range fright. I drive my EV. Oh no, it's getting low. And if you are that type of person that pushes it, you can always grab a ride, get a can of gas, and go get, gas and put gas in your car and on the way. With an EV, you're calling a tow truck and you're towing it to your garage to get recharged. At $175 for a tow, that's a pretty expensive ordeal. So, then you worry about range. And that's a reality of an EV. That is something you have to take into account in that, unless you carry a portable generator with you, plug a 220 plug into it and sit on the side of the road with a portable generator. But who's going to carry a 5,000 watt portable generator with them on their long trips? That sort of defeats the whole purpose. The other thing that I thought about, and the proponents of the EVs aren't necessarily saying, is that, our roads are funded by the purchase of gasoline. Now, I do, and I'm not naive enough not to believe this, but EVs are going to be the wave of the future, especially in the big city populace, for folks that want to have a car and only drive short distances, et cetera, et cetera. And that's going to be perfectly fine. But here's the deal. The government ain't getting any duckies. Guess what's going to happen, folks? You're thinking, oh, I'm driving EV, I'm not paying for gas, I'm getting away scot-free. Only a matter of time, folks, before you EV owners are going to pay taxes. That's right. You are going to be assessed a yearly tax, whether it's on the miles driven or just a flat rate tax overall. Either way, your EV will be taxed in lieu of paying gasoline taxes. Think about it. That's coming, folks. Because the more you have EVs on the road, the more wear and tear they're not getting refunded back for, the higher the probability is that your taxes will go up on your vehicle to pay for the roads. That means you're going to pay the piper sooner or later, folks. This free run, all these subsidies and everything else is going to end. You will end up paying taxes on this EV, and that will add to the cost of your vehicle, because that vehicle is rolling on a road that is no longer being funded by that EV. So if these electric trucks and all this stuff materializes, there is going to be a whole new federal government and state government tax scheme to get the money out of you to maintain the roads. So you're looking at two taxes, one for federal tax, and one for state. That's right. You're going to get two tax bills out of this deal. You may not think so right now, but trust me, you will. And you guys know it will happen. So is the EV going to save you money? It might right now, but I bet you in the next 3 to 5 years, once these things are even more popular, federal and state governments are going to start coming up with taxes to place upon these electric vehicles, because they're not using fuel. So therefore, they're using the roads, and they're going to get their money back out of you folks. And that's as simple as it's going to get. So enjoy the run while it lasts, because it won't last forever. You're going to be paying taxes, and thus your cost of ownership will go up. That means you'll be a permanent taxpayer, and whether it's a monthly bill or, a yearly bill, you're going to pay taxes for that road usage. And there's no way around it. I guarantee it. Because me, as a taxpayer, I'd say, yeah, why are these EVs getting a free ride? They need to pay up on the roads too. So all these other ICE vehicles are on the road are going to say, they're using the road and they're not paying. Yeah, there's going to be some, you guys want to be treated fairly, you're going to be treated fairly. So that special run of paying no taxes for using gasoline, that pays for road maintenance and repair and updates, y'all going to be in on that here real quick. So enjoy the ride while it lasts is my whole point behind this, and understand that it is a free ride for a temporary period of time, and then you'll be putting out the money for it, because it is coming. And mark my words, if you don't think I'm telling the truth, check on it. It's getting out there, and it's more and more of these EVs. It increases the chances of this tax coming on to you to drive your EVs going that way. But that was my main point that I wanted to make on here, because I know that this is coming. Okay, it just hit me that, hey, these electric vehicles aren't paying any road use tax, none. So those tax schemes are going to be invented by politicians, which are human beings, and they're going to come up with all sorts of weird stuff. So be ready for that. Be ready. Because they're already complaining they're not getting enough money from sales of gasoline to support the road fund. So, EV owners, you're next. You are on the chopping block. Yes, so be ready for it. Yeah, that's all I can say is you better save your money now, because I have no clue what they're going to come up with a tax for, but I guarantee you they're going to make sure they get their money, and they're going to make sure that you're paying it. So, if you don't pay the taxes, that means you don't get to register your car. Yeah, yep. All comes at a price, folks. It all comes at a price. But anyway, I thought that would be an interesting topic. Again, just a little housekeeping on other things. I did post a little bit on other things that I was doing on Redline Oil. I will admit I might have jumped the gun a bit, but I don't think so. Had discussions with multiple people. And I'm going to research it more, and I'm going to give Redline a call before I go spouting off like Old Faithful unconventionally and maybe saying something wrong. I'll research it, and if they don't give me answers or deny to give me answers, then I will base it upon my opinion. And we can go from there, based on what research I do have on it and what I found. So, but I will give them the benefit of the doubt before I jump into it. Like anybody, I need to get facts, and I think I've got a fair number of facts to questions that they're going to have to answer in order to satisfy me on this. So I will ask those questions and be fair and open-minded to what they're saying and have them explain it to me. But keep in mind, I've already done research and already got numbers, so I'm ready to ask them the tough questions, and they're going to have to provide me with documents proving it otherwise. Without the documents, we all know that. Data, if you don't have the data, then it's not happening. Just like anything else I teach all the folks I deal with in my job, if you didn't document it, it never happened. So, documents, that's what I'm looking for. If they can't provide them, then I'm going to go with the documents that I have, and we'll go from there. Other things, looking around, doing all sorts of other jobs. Got some time coming up, so look forward to seeing me posting a lot more videos. I guess my Christmas vacation starts pretty much after Thursday, and I will have a lot more free time. I got work I got to get done, but I'll have a lot more free time, so I'll put a bunch of videos out to run for the year end and into the beginning of the new year, including the oil series. Now the oil series is going to change. I've already moved everything over to the garage. Okay, so all videos for oil are going to be in MACT Garage on YouTube. But I'm going to also go back to my oil testing, and I'm going to start comparing the used samples that I've done on testing to the virgin sample of that same oil. So in some cases, I may have 2 used samples of city and highway, and then I may have the virgin sample to compare to that. So I'm going to have the virgin sample, and then I'll have the highway and then the city used samples to compare there, and we can see how they want to help educate you on what oil works best for you and what you want to do, and it's all going to be based on hours. So if you go by miles, I'll try to equate that out to somewhat of a mileage thing, but hours are far more accurate, so go that way. You did see my last video was nothing more than me sending the samples off. The main reason I did that video, folks, was to put out there that the cost to do these samples is high. 3 samples, $105, and if you all can see in your hearts at all to help donate money towards this channel, MacTGarage.com, because I get nothing out of MacTGarage.com or MacTGarage.com, but MacT Garage YouTube. Okay, nothing. It is not a monetized channel. Everything that I do for that channel comes directly out of my pocket with nothing coming back. Absolutely zero. So I would appreciate if you guys could throw a few duckies my way on that one to help pay for these oil samples. Not looking to get rich. I just want to pay for the samples, folks. That's all I really want to do. I'm not getting rich off of this YouTube thing anyway, but some of the money helps, but I usually end up putting a lot more of it back into things, and then maybe I pay it forward to a few things here and there too. So, you know, it's not a money-making deal, but I would like to not take it out of my family's finances in the process. So, anyway, that being said, if you see your way to it, donate. Put the button up there. It's on the YouTube channel. It's also in the MACT Garage place. You can go there and do it and all this other stuff. But donate. MacTGarage.com has a donate button there, and also MACT Garage YouTube, I believe, has a PayPal donate. So go there. You know, enough begging, I guess. That's the way it is. Life is what we carry it on to be. But anyway, keep in mind, think about that. I want your opinions here in Facebook, on MACT Garage on Facebook. Put your opinions on this video when I post it up about the EVs. Keep it nice. Kindergarten rules. That's right. We're not going to disparage. We just want to have a discussion where we think this is heading, because I'd like to hear what your opinions are on it. So, but again, remember, my rules apply. And if you get out of control, I'll just delete your comment. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it civil, but let's have a good discussion. Where do you think this is going and why? And then we can have a good discussion on that. But this is MACT Garage. And, of course, remember to like my videos and subscribe. I'm at 300 or so subscribers now. I need 1,000, so I'd appreciate your subscription on this, too. And also help me get it to the monetized area. I'm getting there. I'm getting close, but I need about 700 more subscribers. I almost got the minutes down. But anyway, the Band of One always plays some great music and other things that are going on. I'll put this on YouTube, and I will remove it from the Ford MACT Garage site here, and then replace it with the Ford Edge ones once I download it. But either way, we'll have it posted on MACT Garage on Facebook. Band of One's going to play some great music. And also go to MacTGarage.com. All sorts of information there. My feet at the floor today, and I'm having a great day, and I want you to have a great day too. Mercy Girl's got a couple of one-liners for you, and maybe a little bonus footage at the end of this.
Thank you for watching MACT's videos, and remember to like and subscribe. This is a Mercy Girl production.